Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now, and we are still about 400 odd subscribers away from the 2k mark, the new goal of our channel. So if you're new, please smash that subscribe button and like the video. And finally today I'm back with another Malayalam film review. The film that I'm going to be talking about is the new Malayalam film Ayisha, which is now streaming on Amazon Prime. Now, I knew very little about the film, and it was only halfway through that I realized that this was a biopic on the first actress to be a part of the Malayalam film industry. Her name is Nilumbar Ayisha, and this is a story. But then, does Ayisha as a film work? Let's find out. Coming to the story and screenplay, this part of Ayisha, the story that Ayisha actually signifies is from an unexplored chapter in the life of Nilumbar Ayisha. Her story goes like, she moves to the Gulf to work as a house help, where she forms a heartwarming bond with the owner of the house. That is the story. Now, the story, it almost guarantees you a heartwarming premise, and it had all the ingredients to put a smile on your face and to have that warm tingling feeling inside you. But the screenplay of 150 minutes is a little patchy, and it goes on meandering a little. So I wasn't very impressed with the screenplay writing here. It could have been much better. Now the drama does open on an indifferent note with the introduction of the protagonist. I say indifferent because usually the Malayalam films rely on the world building and the character development of the characters in the drama, but here you aren't given a proper identity to the protagonist as to who is she, what is she doing, what made her land up in such a situation, why does she want to move to the Gulf. None of that information is provided, and so it just made for an indifferent, so to say, a start stop kind of a watch in the very first act. Even the events that are there in the Gulf, they are very patchy. They do not really maintain the flow of the drama. Individually, because they are well intended, they work in parts, but not entirely. The flow of the drama that is required is missing here. However, the proceedings get better when the drama chooses to focus on the relationship between the protagonist and the owner. The owner is called Mama, and that relationship is heartwarming. Slowly, you realize that the writing is now middling the ball, and it is beginning to score. And there are a chain of events that lead to the halfway mark, which are very interesting. But again, the halfway mark that is there, when the true identity of the protagonist is revealed, I kind of felt a little odd, because the identity of the protagonist, it did not really contribute much to the screenplay. It should have been revealed right at the very beginning. I did not understand why this was like a suspense thing. What was there to hold back in this? And what that did was that the point at which it was getting revealed, the identity of the protagonist, the film was in the middle of a very heartwarming phase, and that got interrupted because of that. So I think it was a bad creative decision to reveal the identity of the protagonist right at the middle, because she's a known figure. It is a biopic. It is an unexplored chapter in her life. So it should have been like a proper 3-act structure instead of going back and forth with a flashback. I think that was kind of a little distracting for me. Also, the drama does lose focus in the second hour for sure, when the chain of events shift the drama from the Gulf to Kerala. Now that again did not contribute much, because I felt that the Kerala portion, it did not contribute to the screenplay, resulting in that in the next two scenes that are there, they again shift the action back to the Gulf. So there was not much meat in those two scenes, if you understand what I'm trying to say. it did not really add up to the drama, it did not contribute well to the drama. Now, the final act again is heartwarming, but another drawback for me was the performances, which I'll get to in a minute. The performances here, again, the foundation wasn't just there, and therefore there was no repay at the end, and it just was a missed opportunity as far as the writing is concerned. It was a well intended story, it needed to be told, but not in such a manner for me. Coming to the technical aspects, the dialogues, music, and the direction, the dialogues here are all right, but some of the lines that are mouthed by the characters, they miss the sentiments in the lines. I think that was one of the big flaws of the film. The music is good, it goes well with the drama. The BGM surely should have, enhanced the drama with a lot more heartfelt feelings. It did have the scope, the drama did have the scope to explore the BGM in such a manner, which it did not happen. I think the focus also should have been in the relationship of the protagonist and a mama, which would then have in turn made the music also better, that it would have aroused a bunch of emotions that are there within you, and that would have definitely made for a compelling watch. The cinematography is good, the editing is very patchy. I felt the editing stalls the flow of the drama at various junctures. Coming to the direction by Amir Palikkal, he did a fair job, to be honest, but I think next time I would like that he focuses on the world building and the characterization, which is a rock foundation for any film, particularly Malayalam films, and it would have done wonders here had that focus been there. This was an okay direction, I wouldn't say it was bad. Now, coming to the performance, and this is where things get very interesting. None of the characters have a well arched out role, so to say, but the performances are poor. Surprisingly, they are poor, they did not work. They are loud and speak on top of their voices that nullify the underlying emotions that are there in the scene, and that did not make things any better for the film. I think only Manju Warrior managed to hold her own and hold the proceedings together somewhat, but I think even Mona, who plays Mama, she was shrilling, she was screaming on top of her voice instead of keeping her character subtle. So there was no emotion that is there. So the payback at the end of the film, it just wasn't there because of her performance. So performances just missed the mark here. So overall, I feel that Ayisha is well intended, decent watch. I would still say it's a decent watch, but the writing is far too patchy and the performances are very poor, barring Manju Warrior. So this is my take on Ayisha. The thought that I would like to leave you with is that it was a story that needed to be told. But was it the story that needed to be told in this manner? That is the thought I'll leave you with. If you're liking this video, please smash that subscribe button. Please like the video. Please smash the subscribe button. Press the bell icon. If you'd like to read my full review of Ayisha on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Do visit that. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's grow this community together. Follow me on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Letterboxd. All information is present in the description box below. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but I do write a lot. All that information is there on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, and on my social media platforms. So leave a follow there as well. I'll see you again soon with another video. Until then, take care of yourselves and thank you so much for your love and support. Cheers.